You will enjoy Minecraft more than ever with these 100 Vanilla Plus mods. Starting with the 3D skin layer. This mod will make your skin 3D and nicer, especially if you have a customized skin. Next up, we have Flash. This mod will add a classical flash effect every time you take a screenshot. After that, we have Wakes. This mod will add convenient wakes when you ride a boat. It works perfectly fine with any shader, but it's better to disable them. Next, we have Draggable Lists. This mod will allow you to drag any server smoothly instead of clicking buttons. Next up, we have the Armor Chroma. This mod will make the armors a bit different depending on the armors you're wearing. After that, we have the Shulker Box Tool Chips. This mod will allow you to see any Shulker Box content without placing it on the ground. Accurate block placement is a mod that will speed up your building by giving you a hotkey you could use to place blocks in the speed of light. You'll love the F3 menu with this mod. Better F3 is self-explanatory and will enhance the overall appearance of this list and make it less of a hassle to read through. Blur mod will blur out the background when you open your inventory or any kind of GUI. Fabric capes will allow you to have Optifine capes without even having Optifine on. You see, I have sodium. Wavy capes will make the capes animation much better and smoother. And to get this effect to the next level, then Physics Mod Pro will be the right tool for you. This mod will not only make the capes realistic, but almost every other aspect of the game. Time to Live will tell you exactly how much time at TNT you have before it explodes. Sodium is a mod that will boost your FPS massively and will add some options this week, but not the option to add shader. For that, you can add Iris Shader mod. This mod supports almost all of Optifine shaders. To get even more Optifine features, you can also install Continuity and CIT Resound mod. Those two mods will allow you to have connected textures and other amazing graphical tweaks. And if you want even more features, you can install the Entity Model features. This mod will allow you to have special animated textures on your game. And as a final mod for the performance, you can also include the Sodium Extra mod. This is a great tool to have more options so that you can get full control of your game. Next up, we have Zoomify. This mod allows you to zoom in any surface infinitely. You can tweak it with our next mod though, Mod Menu. This is a life-saving tool that will help you tweak any mod out there to be as convenient to you as possible. Pixel Trace is a mod that will help you identify the cause of any game crash. Better Recipe Book is a great mod to ease your crafting. Now you can craft instantly and seamlessly. This mechanism also applies to the brewing stand. Speaking of crafting, next up we have the Visual Workbench. This mod is very helpful as it reserves the item in the crafting table and even show them off with beautiful animation. To get the exact utility for enchanting tables, we will install the Easy Magic mod. Both are very helpful and critical to have for an ultimate vanilla experience. Next we have my favorite mod of all time, Replay mod. This mod will allow you to shoot some insane cinematics by capturing your background. As you can see, this is me a few minutes ago. This mod, if used wisely, can create some fascinating scenes. If you are a fan of this mod, then I suggest you subscribe to my second channel over here. Next, we have the ambient sounds. This is a game changer when it comes to the environmental sounds. Every biome will now have a different sound theme, and the audible transition is seamless. We'll also be adding the presence footsteps to audify our steps. After that, we'll be downloading the Sound Physics mod, which is basically a nightmare when going underground. Not Enough Animation is a great mod that will enhance some animations in the game without going overboard. Another animation mod to have with it is the Eating Animation mod. Now every food will be consumed differently. After that, we can install the First Person mod, which will allow us to see our entire body and is basically compatible with both of the previous mods. At this point, we are starting to see some real improvement in our Vanilla Plus experience. Real Camera is another first-person mod, but it's very configurable. Better Camera is a mod that will enhance the combat animations. These two mods are well coordinated together. But since the Real Camera mod isn't compatible with a big number of mods on our list, I will have to go with the first-person mod instead. Zyro's minimap will give you a minimap to explore anywhere you want. This map can be customized to be of any shape and have any opacity. You can also enlarge it and shrink it with a certain hotkey. Apple Skin Mat tells you the value of every food you are holding, as well as tell you how much saturation you got before feeling hungry again. Effective is a mod with similar effect. This time they are inspired by the Minecraft trailer. Unfortunately, the effective mod will not be included in our final mod pack due to version incompatibility. Chips mod will give you a few tips while your game is loaded. These tips can be very entertaining and educational. Better Statistics is a mod that will provide better statistics option with nicer design and precise metrics. Pickup Notifier mod will list every item you picked up. It can be very useful when looting lots of items at once. Distant Horizons is a mod that will allow you to see far away without actually increasing your render distance. Video mod works a bit similar, only this time it gives you an infinite amount of chunks. Sadly, both mods will not be included in our mod pack again because of version incompatibility. Right-click Harvest will allow you to collect a wide radius of the crops by right-clicking it with a hoe. Falling Tree is another farming mod that will allow you to cut down the whole tree by just chopping off the bottom. Durability will also be decreased based on the amount of logs chopped, so it's not a cheat. Fallen Leaves is a mod that will add beautiful animation to the trees, only it didn't work as intended with our mod pack. I guess it's due to the physics mod, but I'm content with this animation instead. Repurposed structures will Freaky Fridays the monuments in the game and switch their place and design. Wait, what's that thing over there? Fabric Waste Zones is a mod that will allow you to set different waste zones across your land. You can teleport to these posts with a small cost of XP. Waste Zones is actually the original and the first waste zone mod for Minecraft. I won't include it in our mod pack simply because it doesn't support Fabric. After installing all of these mods, I noticed my launcher started to slow down severely. But a quick fix was our next mod, Dash Loader. This is a lifesaver mod that will skip the boring Mojang loading screen and will make the game launching much faster. Roughly Enough Items is an inspiration of the Just Enough Items. This mod will make crafting items much easier and efficient. It is also compatible with foreign mods. This mod will allow us to craft saddles, which was a much needed feature for years. Very many players will reduce the live on places where there is so many players around you, for example a public server. The performance impact here is not great, but it's good to have it on nonetheless. Shoulder Surfing mod will change your second person prescriptive to be located on your shoulder. This small change of prescriptive will have a massive influence on your overall experience. If you want even more freedom, then you should definitely take a look at the Better Third Person mod. This is a great tool that will allow you to move your camera freely across your skin, allowing for sheer flexibility. Traveler's Backpack is great for storing different items and even liquids. It comes with different designs and styles. With the Mouse Wheelie mod, you will be able to drag any item to your inventory flawlessly. A mod that goes very well with it is the Smooth Swapping. This mod will add animation to swapping items. It's very smooth since it has a motion blur built in. Another swapping mod is the Item Swapper. This mod is fantastic for swapping different variants of a certain block type and will be a great asset for intermediate builders. Immersive portals will eradicate the annoying effect of the nether portals and you will be able to enter cleanly through. This mod unfortunately will not be added to the final gameplay since it only supports 1.19. Move is a great hack mod to use. It allows you to access your inventory while running. I refer to it as a hack since it can get you banned in pretty much any public server. Immersive structures will add some fascinating builds across your world. You have good loot and are easy to find. Explorify is another structures mod that will supplement you with even bigger structures that are well populated. Surely is the best world generation mod and will be a great asset to our mod pack by adding those unbelievable biomes. Slot Swap mod will make you able to scroll along the columns of your inventory to immediately replace a certain item with just one click. Starter Kit is a great mod for beginners since it will give you an armor and some items to kickstart your survival journey. Legendary tooltips will essentially add a cover around every item. The rarest it is, the fancier the cover. This mod isn't compatible with our version of the mod pack, so we will have to leave it behind. Next, we have 3 mods at once: Rubidium, Oculus, and Rubidium Extra. Using these 3 mods, you can simulate Optifine on Forge. So if you are willing to create your own mod pack on Forge without Optifine, these are just wonderful. Camera Overhaul mod will make your camera tilt around whenever you move your mouse or keyboard. And if you think the effect is too much or too little, you can always customize it through the mod menu. Do a Barrel Roll is a similar mod, but this time for Elytras. This mod will overhaul the way you fly any Elytra. But be careful, you can easily get yourself killed if you are a bad pilot. Show Me Your Skin is a mod that lets you customize the opacity of every armor. This way you can show off any parts of your skin without having to remove the armor. This effect will temporarily disappear when you get damaged. Held item info will list the enchantments of any item you are holding. This rid you of having to open the inventory and check it manually. Universal Graves will save your items and even your XP by giving you a compass to your last death point and reserving your items on a head grave. Dumb doors will allow you to open 2 doors simultaneously, instead of having to open each one individually. Auto third person will do what it says, switching to the third person automatically whenever you are riding a boat, mounting a horse, or even flying in a lighter. But for some reason, this mod doesn't switch to the better third person mod. In other words, we will have to choose one to move on, and I'll have to choose the better third person mod. Goodbye auto third person. Epic Knight Shields, Armor, and Weapons is a medieval mod that gives you a number of epic armors and weapons. It is compatible with the Better Combat mod, so it will make a great fit for our mod pack. Creeper Overhaul will add a variety of new creepers that adapt to their surroundings. It's an awesome mod that adds diversity to Minecraft creepers. Comforts will give you a portable bed you can place anywhere to sleep. It also adds these wonderful hammocks, which work the opposite way of a normal bed. They transform you from daytime to nighttime. Okay, I have to apologize here. This is not a mod, but hear me out. The fresh animation is a fantastic pack that would change the animation of every mob in the game and make them move fluently. I haven't seen any mod does that, so I had to include it here. Click through mod will allow you to click through any signs. No longer do you have to click at the corners, just click wherever you want. Promenade mod adds capybaras. These cute creatures will play around and even fart. I'm grateful I can't smell it. This mod also includes some of the most aesthetic biomes I've ever seen. Next up, we have the Better Clouds. This is a great mod that I discovered lately. It makes the clouds very beautiful, yet still fits the vanilla style very well. This mod is also compatible with a variety of shaders. As you can see, it merges pretty well. Just make sure you have the shaders cloud disabled so it doesn't interfere with the Better Clouds mod. This one is for Mac users. The Control Q mod will allow you to throw a stack of items by pressing Ctrl and Q. Next up, we have Move Boats. As the name suggests, this mod will allow you to move boats everywhere easily just by holding right click while sneaking. Ultra's Boss expansion is a great mod for bosses, and the reason I included it to our mod pack is because the bosses here are just vanilla mobs, but with different attacking styles and very powerful. They also have their own music. One key miner expedites the mining of ores. All you have to do is just shift and mine one block. All of the adjacent blocks will follow along. Healing bed makes sleeping therapeutic. Once you hit the sack, you'll wake up all energetic with a full health bar. A good mod to pair it with is the Realistic Sleep mod. You will now be observing the transition between night and day. Only the blur mod is covering the screen, but don't worry, you can adjust that on the mod menu. Dungeons and Taverns is one of the best mods for Vanilla Plus structures. All of the buildings here are so similar to vanilla structures we know. It also comes with lots of chests. Immersive paintings will allow you to place some mesmerizing paintings, which is quite refreshing to have in Minecraft. The crazy part about it is the ability of applying your own screenshots and even images. Lanterns Belongs to Walls is a wonderful mod that I wish I could add to our mod pack, but I can't due to incompatibility. This mod will allow you to place lanterns on the walls. I like the design and how it becomes reflective with my shaders. Ruined equipment saves your valuable items by turning them into useless tools that can be repaired instead of just disappearing forever. Explosive enhancement will change the explosion animation to be very unique and spectacular to watch. It also fits perfectly with our physics mod. Another explosion mod is Explogent. This mod will revert any explosion caused by creepers so that you don't end up rage quitting. But I can't include it since it is outdated. Same goes for our next mod unfortunately. Effortless building. This is a must-have tool for creative builders since it facilitates the building tremendously by allowing you to place hundreds of blocks any way you want. Connected glass makes the glass connected, and since we don't have Optifine on, this feature was a missing piece, our ultimate Vanilla Plus mods. If however you want Vanilla Plus 6 packs, here's a video for it. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. See ya in the next one.